I guess I'm live. Who do we got in here so far? There's Eli Sonderland. How's it going, Eli? Bull Daniels. Oh, let's see. There's 6 people in here. I got no real agenda for tonight. Just I haven't done a live stream for a couple of weeks. I've been pretty busy, just building the garage and stuff, and just forgot to do a live stream and just yak around a little bit. Anybody got questions of what's going on? Good, waiting for season to kick off. Still got to get things wrapped up. Hey, there's Tom Keltish. How's it going, Tom? Poor boy Trapper, how's it going? Thanks for the prayers, buddy. Mr. America, big fan. What's up, Mr. America? It's the first time I've seen you in here. Is my audio coming through good? Cool. How you doing, Tom? I was watching somebody's live stream last night. I forgot who it was now. Maybe it was After 5 Outdoors or something. I can't remember. He was getting ready to go on a bear hunt. Travis D, how's it going, Travis? Gearing up for trapping season? Absolutely. I got to get a garage finished up first, get it under shingles, and then I got to do some bait making and trap boiling and what size of cable do I use for cable restraints? It's 564, so I think we have to use there's a certain size we have to use. I think it's 530 seconds. I'd have to look it up. It's 530 seconds. Hey, there's Coffee. What's going on, buddy? Oh, I just saw that you posted your 40 question challenge. I haven't watched it yet, but I'll watch it. Travis D. Pool barn. Well, I'm actually stick framing it. Eli Saunders. Oh, 330. Is it 330 seconds? It's something like that. I don't know. It's right in our reg books what we have to have. And it has to be, it can't be stainless steel. It has to be galvanized for some strange reason. I don't know why we can't use stainless steel. Oh, let's see who we got in here. We got 16 people in here so far. That's pretty cool. DJ, hello from northwestern PA. Bird Dog Briar. Did any of my stuff sell at FHA? I don't know. I mean, they had an auction. I heard it wasn't that great, but nothing that I have seen has posted yet. Hey, well, if anybody looks at Paige Harding, that's actually Gabriel. Hey, man, just got here. Sorry I'm late. How you doing, Gabriel? Christopher Flatt, how you doing, buddy? 7x7 or, oh, Poor Boy Trapper. I have a bunch of 7x7, but I love 1x19 cable. It's very loadable. It's almost like spring loaded when you learn how to load the 1x19. And it's very fast. When you hit it, the cable slams shut really fast. If I miss a question or something, I apologize. I'm trying to keep up from these. Zach Ashton, I'm from Du Bois. Oh, man, I spent... my wife and I both went to college at Du Bois. Started there, Penn State Du Bois. Spent a lot of time running around Rockton Mountain and out in the game lands around there. Had a good time there. I'm trying to think of the game lands. Game lands 93. Let's see, Gary Kane, how's it going? Good, buddy. How you doing? Who else is there? Been doing good. You've been doing good, you. What's it like over in not Canada? I'm not sure I understand that question. What's it like not being in Canada? I'm not sure if I understand the question, Gabe. Christopher Flatt. So 1 beaver for $1.50 and 1 red fox for $14, and only 1 raccoon sold. So you saw stuff posted on your Online account then, Christopher? I'm going to have to check mine out. $14 isn't bad for a red fox, really. That's not bad at all. Poor boy Trapper, never used the 1x19. Thinking of trying it out. Yeah, if you get the 1x19 cable, and I think you have. I got that from Dakota Line Snares, I believe. I know Minnesota doesn't stock it. Get Korean-made cable. Korean-made cable is supposed to be the straightest stuff out there, and that's what I got. And it's really straight, and it loads really well. It's really nice cable. I just meant the U.S. Yeah, the U.S. isn't Canada, right? Not yet. Maybe we'll merge together sometime. Yeah, the 1x19 cable is nice. It's harder to, if you make your own cable restraints, it's a little harder to work with and bending it and stuff. But once you get the hang of loading it and stuff, it's really nice stuff. Christopher Flat only sold one red out of 20. I believe that. Did you have any coyotes there, Christopher? I think I had 3 coyotes left there and about, I don't know, maybe 15 to 20 raccoons. West Virginia Woodsman. WB Woodsman, he hasn't sold any furs yet. Coffee turned all the reds free. That's the best thing to do with them, I think. You did the right thing. Yeah, Gabe said the auction looked rough. It probably was. Christopher. Oh, you had grays there too. Only one red sold. How did you sell any grays, Christopher? I'm curious. Trappers for 100 years. You watched it online. Oh yeah, they live streamed it to YouTube. Sold 2 coyotes for $12. $12 a piece or $12 total? I hope it was at least $12 a piece. Oh, I send my furs to, this is from Frugal Sportsman. Oh, you sold no grays, Christopher. That's a bummer. I love catching grays. That's my favorite thing to catch. I send mine to FHA. There's not really a lot of local buyers around here anymore. I think there might be one that's really close to me. I think his name is Sunderland. Oh, $12 a piece. Okay. If it was $12 total, that'd be an even bigger hurt piece. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look and see if mine sold at all. I don't know how to bounce back and forth. I was watching who's that? Boxy Outdoors. I was watching him. He does all this stuff where he pulls other people up online and stuff. Don't expect that from me. I'm not as good as he is on this thing. Travis D. tried to keep your furs and was ravaged by beetles. Lost everything. I don't know. Somebody messaged me about that. I'm not sure if that was you, Travis, or not. About beetles eating up your furs and stuff. And you said you think it was the dermastid beetles. Christopher Flat. Oh, some western coyotes sold for $180. Oh, that's nice. We don't get western coyotes here, that's for sure. Eli Sarnland may drive mine down to Zane's and sell next year. Where is Zane's at, Eli? I'm not exactly sure. Gabriel said he's going to smack the critters this season. Oh, there's coffee. Me either. I'm not tech savvy. I'm not too. I can load a video, and I've learned how to start these live streams up on the computer. I was sort of lucky. The thing, my OBS or that streaming thing, actually loaded a new program on here right before this started. and it just got done just before I started. Pennsville, New Jersey. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to look that up. Let's see. Mr. America. You have to use cages in Colorado. Only footholds on private for 30-day intervals. I would have a tough time with cage trapping, but I would try to figure it out. I think in New Jersey, I think they can only use snares. I think they can actually use lethal snares. If anybody here is from New Jersey, I think they can use lethal snares, but they can't use footholds. And I think they just got, it was just legal for them to start using dog-proof traps as well. Christopher Flatt, glad you still live in PA. That's still a trapper, strong state. Yeah, there's a lot of outdoorsmen here in Pennsylvania, that's for sure. There's Gabriel. Love the streams. I haven't done a stream for a while. I've been pretty tired trying to build my garage. Let's see, what else? I'm not even sure what to target this year. I got some videos of raccoons and stuff. I'm not sure if any of the raccoons are going to sell this year. I don't know. I might catch some stuff. If I catch a few nice raccoons, maybe I'll send them to get tanned, or I'll try to tan them myself. I've never tanned fur before. Maybe I'll give that a go. Who knows? Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Yeah, the garbage is. Oh, the garage. Oh, okay, the garage is coming on. Yeah, I got some shingles ordered for it. As long as I get the shingles on it for this winter, I'll be happy. Then I can start moving some other stuff over there and get some garage doors on there. WV Woodsman. I'm assuming you're talking about getting your finger caught in a trap or something. That can smart sometime. Poor boy trapper. If you tan them, use the orange bottle. Orange bottle. Do you know an actual brand that is? The orange bottle stuff? Let's see. Gabriel, I might try making. Yeah, try to make some stuff yourself. I made a hat for my daughter out of a gray fox, but I had to get somebody else to put the lining in it. I screwed the lining up badly. It's not as easy as it looks. Eli said he caught his fingers in a 330. That wouldn't be good at all, buddy. Frugal Sportsman, how are you preparing traps this year? I always boil and wax them. All my footholds. I just old school stuff. I just like doing it. I mean, there's other ways to do it, but I just like getting out there, building a fire and boiling them and waxing them. It makes me feel young. James, just got a call today. A trap fox from a neighbor that's been acting weird during the daytime. They think it may be rabid. Could be. That is just hungry. It could be a young one, hungry out eating, trying to steal chickens. Hunter Trapper Tanning Solution. F&T sells it. It's easy. I gotta write that down. Hunter Tanning Solution. I mean, I don't mind sending furs out and stuff, but it's usually pretty close to like $30 a fur to get something tan, roughly. I wouldn't mind getting a couple more skunks to tan. But actually, they're the one thing that skunks always sell. Every skunk I sent in, I sold it. I mean, and they're easy to skin and stuff. They're actually got some good. They got more value than a red fox right now. Let's see, Steve Taylor, Cumberland's Deer Hunters and Trapping Hide and Fur Tanning Corner, the orange bottle. Cumberland. Sorry, I'm writing some of these things down. I just got a text from my brother. I'm going to be going to work tomorrow. I'll be right with you. I'm responding to a text from my brother. All right, I'm sorry. There's a bunch of stuff. Oh man, there's 30 people in here. That's crazy. Steve Taylor, after the auction this weekend, not sure what can sell. Only sold one beaver. Yeah, one beaver, one raccoon. Yeah, from what I've heard and stuff and looked online, the auction wasn't too great. But I mean, there's still the COVID thing going on, and it's a buyer's market right now. I mean, a lot of the things are still flooded. I know that NAFA, they probably still have a ton of fur. They still have some of my fur. They did, I mean, I guess my account with NAFA, it shows that they sold some fur of mine. I actually have like a $40-some credit. They actually sold 3 possums for $4.50 a piece back in October. I don't know if I'll see any of that money. The check's in the mail, I guess, right? Everybody's saying the orange bottle stuff. I'm gonna have to look into that. I'm gonna try that this year. Depending on how the raccoons sell, I'm gonna try to tan like maybe 1 raccoon and 1 fox and maybe a red fox or something, or a gray fox. I don't have a gray fox on my wall though. Maybe I'll try to tan that. How do you get the stink out of the skunks? First of all, you try to kill them so they don't spray. There's 2 ways that I've killed skunks without them spraying. One is shooting them through the lungs with a 22, then that puts a hole in them. And the other way that I think I like a lot better is injecting them with acetone in the lungs. You inject them with acetone in the lungs, they go right out. It's only seconds. They don't spray. And there's usually very little smell to them. If they haven't sprayed and you get them where they don't spray, there's not much smell. And if there is a little bit, you wash them in baking soda, Dawn dishwashing liquid, and peroxide. Just lather them up and wash them. And once you skin it, if a little leaks out, wash the pelt again. And they stink less than a coyote. As far as smell goes, I would skin. If smell was the issue, I would skin 10 skunks to a coyote. Poor boy. I'm missing some of these. I know that. I'm sure I'm missing some comments and stuff. Chuck Kern, are you retired? You've got a lot of time on your hands with trapping, building garages, and showers, and bees. Yes, I am retired, buddy. I'm retired, and I love it. I work for the Department of Corrections. And when I started working there, I learned that I could retire at 50. And so I just did everything I could do to pay off. Of course, I'm going in debt now. I'm hoping that I just made myself a financially ready to retire at 50. And I hit 50. And a bunch of you guys that follow me, I mean, that's not the only reason. My wife is disabled. I want to spend as much time with her, and I love being. I just retired at 50, and I don't regret it. I love it. Coffee said they need to get the straps ready. Let's see, an old trapper told me to use his female douche to clean them, and he will never use anything but that else. Maybe it'll work. I've had good luck with the baking soda and stuff. I'll stick with that for now. It's pretty cheap, really. Some baking soda and peroxide. You go to a Dollar General and you get a bunch of that stuff for really cheap. Let's see. DJ Belmondo, 14 years here for the DOC. Yeah, I know Coffee. He works for the Indiana DOC. DJ, what state are you in, buddy? The 4XL skunk. Last fall, I found out that 12cc wasn't enough to put it down. Did knock it out. A double dose from double side. That is a big skunk. I think most of my skunks I sent in were like 2X's or something. Oh, DJ. Oh, you're PA and SCI Albion. All right. That's up near Erie, I believe, right? Coffee Outdoors. I'll hit my 30 years in the Indiana DOC next May. I hope to retire there in 2 years at 55. I don't regret any minute of it. I'm not bored. People told me I'd be bored once I retired. No way. No way. I find I just always have something to do. Just seems like it. Yeah, DJ. Hit up, if you're not doing deferred comp, do the deferred comp, man. Put as much money into that as you can. That's just like that's a state employee's retirement thing or something, but that's a good thing, buddy. Old Daniel, DJ 6 miles from you. WV Woodsman. Oh, you can retire at 47, but I'm shooting for 53. That's still nice and young in the 50s. Chuck Kern, 21 months to go for you. Green Tree Police. Hey, I got to hand it to all the policemen right there right now. I don't think I'd want to be a policeman. I'm not sure. Looking forward to raising bees and trapping and making YouTube videos. Cool. All right, Gabriel said he's off topic, but something else. I don't know. Oh, DJ, I do. I'm only 37. A few more years to go. You got to do 30 years now to retire. When I first started working, you could retire with 15 years of service. When I first started working, you could still get your medical benefits. Yeah, thanks to all the law enforcement and the DOC. Yeah, I don't know what. I'm glad I'm not there with all the COVID stuff right now. I just talked to a guy tonight, actually. He called me about buying honey, and I thought he'd be working there forever, but he said that when he had to start wearing a mask there, he said I wore the mask for about 3 weeks, and he said I was done with it. He had enough time to retire, and he was out of there. There's Bull Daniels, retired iron worker. Let's see what else I got going on. Once I get my garage done and under roof, I'm going to be making bait. Oh, Gabriel said he retired student. I wish. Yeah, you can retire from that. There's Midwest Duck Slayer. Is retirement based off of hours work or just years? For the DOC, it's you have to have. We had to have 20 years of service, and that was it. I hit 20 years of service and be 50 years old, and I was out of there. WV Woodsman is a line clearance arborist. Oh, okay, tree trimming stuff. I could do that. I love cutting trees and stuff. I don't like cleaning them up though. All right, take care, Coffee Man. Have a good one, buddy. Thanks for showing up. I'll check out your 40 question challenge here later. Be safe at work, buddy. Don't like cleaning them up either. Yeah, I like to cut stuff. I can cut trees all day long. But then when I'm staring at a giant pile of brush, then I'm like, oh man, now what do I do? How many people in here? 32. That's cool. Let's see, what else is, anybody else have anything going on for trapping season? There's Tubby Guy. What's going on, bud? Thanks for stopping in, buddy. I just watched your video of patterning your shotguns and stuff. That's something I've never done. I just took it out and shot stuff with it. Eli said, just burn it. Yeah, a couple weeks ago, I'd have caught the whole state on fire, though. Everything was bone dry. WB Woodman, what's some good bait and lure combos? Oh, man. I'm a big fan of Violator 7 and Predator Bait Plus. Everybody has their favorite baits and favorite lures and stuff. But my favorite lures are just some Red Fox Gland and Violator 7, definitely. Eli said he's behind the 8-ball. Got to get caught up. Yeah, I gotta boil my traps and wax them. I gotta wax my dirt, and then make a couple different kinds of bait. I'm gonna make the bait solution out of the Dobbin stuff, and make some of that mouse bait again. Hey, there's Jakey Crack. What's up, buddy? Poor boy trapper. When am I gonna start my house? Hopefully early next spring. I'm trying to get this garage built and get my power and my water run there. I got to run power and water like about 600 feet or so underground, so I got to get some big ditches dug and stuff. If I can get that dug back there and get all that hooked up, I'll be ready to go. Hey, there's Mo Homesteading. What's going on? WB Woodsman, nice. I got Hellfire and Soul Taker. I got a jar of Hellfire this year. Everybody told me get some Hellfire. Hellfire is where it's at. So I got some Hellfire. Oh, you can trap otter up in 1B. I bet they would be hard to release. I know I've released, but the only thing I could relate to that is trying to release a fisher, probably. I had to release a fisher in a cable restraint. And then somebody gave me a tip, when you release stuff from cable restraints, you just have like a pull with a hook on it, and you can use the actual cable. I wasn't bright enough to figure that out on my own, but I'm going to make something like that. Like to see that video. Oh, the fisher. It's on my thing somewhere. I believe it's still on there. It took me a while to let that sucker go. I still don't know how that thing. I mean, I know how it is. I mean, I watched the tracks go right down through the snow, and somehow it jumped right up. I mean, it had to jump up to get into a cable restraint. It was a coyote cable restraint, but that thing was a handful. It was a squirmy little sucker. Well, it was just hard to let go. But Gabriel, he's going to spend $800 on a new PC. Yeah, our PC. This is about our internet and our PC. I have to cut everybody off of the internet and stuff so I can do this. I don't know if it's the PC's fault or if it's the internet's fault or a combo of both. Steve Taylor, tough to beat Gusto for long call. Yeah, I got some Gusto too. I've caught a lot of stuff on Gusto, that's for sure. Definitely has a lot of skunk in it. Gabriel said his dad's stealing his computer. Don't let your dad steal it. No, I ain't gonna tell you what to do. There's DJ, he's checking out. Good night, man. Take it easy, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. Mo said she was happy to get a new laptop. Don't like where the camera's at on it. Oh, WV said that when he got his Hellfire in the mail, they were probably upset or thinking it was something else. Mine didn't smell at all. I mean, the box, they didn't smell at all until I cut them out of those little plastic bags. Then somebody told me the plastic bags are reusable, but I hacked them into pieces. Built my own house and a demon destroyed it. Oh boy. Tom Keltish. I would like a GoPro and a laptop. I said we have a laptop and I have a GoPro. I had a GoPro 3 and it broke down and I got a GoPro 7. And the GoPro 7 it was miles ahead of the GoPro 3. So I'm doing all right with that. Mr. America, post office thought my Hellfire was weed and threw it out a few times. Jakey Crack just got 2 boxers from F&T. Oh man, it's like Christmas, isn't it, buddy? I love getting those boxes. Poor boy Trapper. How's the Violator 7 in cold weather? It's pretty good. It has some skunk and it's got some pretty good odor to it. I use it early in the season too. I mean it's a pretty strong lure overall, but it's not as definitely as loud. It doesn't have a ton of skunk to it. Yeah, Eli says when it gets low, I'm thinking he's talking about the temperature. Switch to Gusto. Yeah, now Gusto, that does work. That's a good long distance call lure. I've also used a long distance call lure from Liesel Rusot. It was definitely loud too, really loud. No, the GoPro 7. Yeah. Okay. That's funny. I thought he was talking about Violator 7. Oh, how do I like the GoPro 7? I like it a lot. It works good. I'm not sure if I can find that comment again. Oh man. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. The GoPro 7 in cold weather. I used it all winter last winter. Had no problems with it. Works really well. And it has a ton of features on it. Really. I mean, as far as I get, you can live stream with it somehow. I haven't figured that out yet. But I mean, it's really easy to use, and it has more features than I use on it. That's for sure. Gabriel's back. Got some homemade feta and crackers. Yeah, I like feta cheese. My kid told me that. And blue cheese. WV. Okay, gonna hit the hay. All right, man. Have a good one, buddy. Some people might be trying to figure out what SSS means, but oh man, I got a rolling Chevy. I got a what do you call it? A super chat. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Rolling Chevy 9. That's a name I don't recognize. I don't recognize that name. A lot of these names I recognize. That one I don't. Zach Outdoors, a trapping flea market this weekend. Can't wait. I've never been to a trapping flea market. I know that at the end of this month there is like a little, sort of like a little rendezvous up in Forest County, Pennsylvania, I believe. That'd be near like Albion area. Rolling Chevy 9, love the channel. Not far south from you, between Huntington and Lewistown. That ain't, yeah, that's probably, Lewistown is probably about an hour and a half from me, I would think. Appreciate the super chat, buddy. Thanks. Jakey Crack. Jakey Crack, you went to the thing in Clearfield, didn't you? Yeah, that'd be another hour drive for you, probably. Herkimer, New York. Yeah, I was at Clearfield early in the morning and picked up a few things, chatted with a couple people that I recognized there, and then I had to split because I had concrete coming the next day. I had to go finish getting concrete ready. It was either the next day or the day after I was pouring concrete. Bull Daniels, have to find out where that is. Yeah, I think it's District 4's like a little rendezvous or something. Yeah, Jake. Yeah, I was gone by then. I was there like 8 or 9 in the morning, and I had to roll. Did anybody sell fur at Fur Harvest last weekend? I know a couple guys were on here saying what they sold. Somebody sold a beaver, a couple coyotes. Nothing went really well from what I understand. I haven't checked my account yet, so I haven't. I may have sold something. I don't know. I'm not sure if I can do that. I'm gonna try to see if I can pull up my fur harvester's account here. If I go blank, I'm sorry. I'm going to see if I can pull this up. Oh, dang, there's one from Eli. Thanks, buddy. Man. I just checked my, oh, Jakey Crack, I'll be at the District 4 Mini Rendezvous. I will have to look and see when it is, though. Okay, you'll be there. I'm going to try to be there, too. Thanks, Eli. I just looked at my fur harvester's account. Either I didn't sell anything at all, or it hasn't been updated yet, so I have no idea. There you go. There's the 9 I owe you, buddy. All right. Thanks, man. That'll work out. Yeah, keep. Steve Taylor said he watched Sunday morning and was sure that he had 2 yokes sold in lots, but they're not showing up as sold. All right. I don't know. Maybe they have not updated any accounts or anything yet. So, yeah, mine still all reads unsold, unsold. Yeah, Eli, I'll be looking for your 40 question challenge, buddy. Poor boy Trapper, he can't get onto his FHA account. Have you ever gotten onto your account before? If you haven't gotten onto your account before, you might have to go and call somebody. Yeah, they sold very little fur. Yeah, I said before it's a buyer's market right now. There's tons of fur in the pipeline, and they get to pick it a lot right now, I guess. Jakey Crack, really excited for the season. I'm just about ready. Only have to dye and wax, and that all came in the mail today. Yeah, I'm ready to do some of that stuff too. I'm ready to. I like dyeing and waxing when it cools off a little bit, but I'll be making my bait and stuff pretty soon. Making the bait and waxing my dirt. Steve Taylor, wonder if China factory's not running. Yeah, that could be. I mean, China, love them or hate them, but China is one of the big. China and Korea, Russia, they're some of the big purchasers of our furs and stuff. So if their economies are struggling, our furs don't sell. Unfortunately, Americans don't buy fur anymore because it's not in vogue or in fashion or whatever. Yeah, unfortunately, FHA will be following in Apple footsteps if the market doesn't pick up. Yeah, that would suck if FHA crumbles too. That won't be good at all. That's the one big outlet right now, at least in North America. I think outside of here, there's I think in Finland. I'm not sure the name of Sega or Saga, SAGA furs. Oh, you'll call tomorrow. I've been selling for 28 years to NAFA. Yeah, you probably still have some furs at NAFA, don't you? I'm sure you do. Okay, Saga is ranch fur, from what I understand. Okay. We can thank the antis for the fur market crash. That's definitely part of it. I mean, yeah, I guess I didn't know it, but when I was in high school, I I was trapping during the fur boom. So I didn't even realize it. I just thought that always like red fox would be worth $50 and $60, and raccoon would be worth $30 a piece easily. And but I didn't realize that I was trapping during the fur boom. When I got back into it, I found out it wasn't like that anymore. What part of PA? You're in Riley, Bowser. I'm right in the center of the state, right in Clearfield County. FHA is trying their best. I'm sure they are too. I mean, but the part of it, yeah, they're in a tough place right now, trying to sell furs that no one wants or can't get there to buy. I mean, they won't even let people from the other countries there, I guess. If you keep out everybody from Russia and from Korea and from China. Am I excited for archery season? Absolutely. But about the only thing I did today, I was tired today and it was raining here today, so I laid around a lot today and took a nap. But I did go out and work on a food plot for a little bit and did a little drug a food plot. And I put some seed in a couple days ago. But yeah, I'm ready for archery season. I love archery hunting. I just love shooting bow and arrows too. Unfortunately, our local archery shop is either, hey, there's Mark Cottrell. What's going on, buddy? I don't know if you watched my thing, but I tagged you for the 40 question thing, man. Mark Cottrell, he's a good old boy from West Virginia. Heard NAFA dumped a lot of ranch mink just before the FHA auction. Yeah, that wouldn't help things either. From my understanding, all the furs sold from FHA, or not from FHA, that NAFA is selling under their thing. I think it's Deloitte or something. It's doing their whatever. I don't know if they're calling it a bankruptcy, but the fur doesn't belong to them. So all the proceeds, they're supposed to go back to whoever sent them there. You said you in PA. Yep, I'm in PA, right in the center of the state. Yeah, Greece. Yeah, Greece buys a lot of raccoon. I forgot about Greece. They're a big buyer, and their economy is not doing too well. So a lot of people, if you think that it's great if some other country's economy is tanking, or even like when the price of gas goes way down, that's great. But a lot of other economies hurt when the price of gas dips down, like Russia. They produce a lot of oil, crude oil and stuff, and their economy crashes, then they can't afford furs. It just rolls like that sometimes. Oh, Gabe's going to be heading out pretty soon. It's almost 10 o'clock here. Yeah, it's almost 9 o'clock here, too. Heading to bed. That's pretty much what I'll be doing after this live stream. I'm actually going to go help my brother work a little bit. He's got to set some beams on a house or something tomorrow morning. I'm going to have to get up early. Greg Wright, how's the garage project coming? Good, real good. Had a couple buddies come and set trusses with me, and I'm working on Finished the sheeting. Got some couple fascia boards on. Gonna finish that up. Get some get it under the roof. Get some shingles on that baby. Struggling beekeeper. When is our trapping season? It comes in the end of October, usually right around the 25th. I think it's like the last Sunday in October. It's always on a Sunday. Steve Taylor want to try to sell grown wool. I don't even know how to say that. Grown wool or whatever. I've never sold to them, and I don't know if they even come to PA. I'm not sure. Poor boy Trapper. Hey man, thanks for stopping in, buddy. He's checking out. Thanks for stopping in, Gabe. You have school tomorrow? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Canada's in school right now or not. John Euler outdoors. Your state has a lot of red fox. Yeah, if you're in southeastern PA, not in this area that I live in the center of the state, there's not nearly as many red fox as there are down, like in the Lancaster area, down in there. Guys catch them by the hundreds down there, literally. Gabriel, yeah, he's starting school soon. Oh man, that gets in the way. They should have school in the summer, so you could trap and hunt all winter and close down for the winter time. That'd be better. Yeah, the red fox. They call down in southeastern PA. They call it the red belt or the red zone. Sometimes there's so many red fox, and even parts of Maryland, northern Maryland, I think, has tons of fox. I'm trying to think of the one there's a famous fox trapper. His name will slip my mind now. Hey, there's Trapping with Jinx. What's up, buddy? Jeff Rice. Mark Cottrell. Going to do some videos on hunting and trapping this year after I get done with my stuff. Yeah, I've tried self-filming archery hunts. That's not as easy as it looks, trying to film an archery hunt and trying to get an actual shot on video. I'm going to give it another go this year. We'll see how it goes. I mean, there are times when if I would have had my camera set up, it would have been easy. But anytime I tried to have my camera set up to actually video a hunt, it just never worked out. Everything's got to work out perfectly when you're trying to video by yourself. Zach Outdoors. Can't wait for the season. Just got into last year and did well. The goal is 100 pellets. 100 pellets, that's cool. I'd be happy with 100 pellets. I will run a short trap line. John Euler, outdoor. The Amish keep them thinned out. The red fox. Yeah. Oh, Phil Brown. Phil Brown is the name of the one trapper. I think he's actually hit. He traps down in that area, and I think he's actually cracked 1,000 red fox a couple years down there. And he doesn't trap all season. I think he only traps for maybe like a couple of months, and that's a lot of red fox. I mean, 1,000 red fox. It would take me a couple years to skin that many red fox. I live on the north edge. You still got more red and gray than coyotes. I mean, I caught more reds last year than I thought that I would. I can't even remember now, like 11. But I mean, the first couple years I trapped, it was tough to catch one. I mean, years ago, before coyotes moved in, there was quite a few around here, but coyotes are fun to catch. They stink to skin, but they're fun to catch. Did I get my building done? It's not done yet. I got to finish my fascia boards and get some zip sheeting on the roof. and get some shingles on it. That'll be good enough before winter sets in. Oh yeah, I'll get garage doors on it too though. Jakey Crack, hello. I've yet to catch a fox. Embarrassed to say that. Yeah, I'm not sure if you got a lot of red. You're near Pittsburgh area. I'm not sure if there's a lot of reds around there. Got to be grays. I got a buddy that lives down there. I don't think he's checked in here yet. Sometimes if he comes on here, he's got a picture of some coyotes. And I know you caught some coyotes last year down there. Bull Daniels caught his first red in 1975. Now you're dating yourself, buddy. I still think my favorite critter to catch, though, out of all of them is great. I love catching gray fox. I like catching them, skinning them. They're a neat little critter, a crafty little sucker. I just like catching gray fox. If I could catch 1,000 of anything, it would be that. Oh, my sister said she tried to get on the live feed but couldn't figure it out. Just go to my YouTube channel and it should be on there. Period. I'm catching back up on some. Yeah, you'll catch one. Let's see, I like beaver and coyote. I caught one beaver. I've only ever caught one beaver in my whole life, and it was in a muskrat trap. Oh man. That was probably in 1975, the same year that Bull Daniels caught his first red fox. I don't know. But it was a long time ago. I had a muskrat trap, and I thought I caught a giant muskrat, and here it was a little tiny beaver. I skinned it out, but I don't even know what happened to it. Judith Davis, struggling beekeeper. You want to catch some coyotes? Yeah, coyote catching, that's addictive. My goal for this year is at least one fox and shooting for 25 coyotes. I'll be watching, man. I want to see the 25 coyotes. I'm holding you to that, Jakey. I'd have a hard time catching 25 coyotes. I know there's 25 coyotes right around where I live, but I don't run a very big line. And I don't travel far from my house. Steve Taylor, beaver is some good eating. Seriously, I believe I've eaten a long time ago. A buddy of mine had barbecued beaver. It was good. It was really good. I think the last thing I would eat that I catch is a coyote. I would eat a possum or a skunk, I think, before a coyote. Mark Cottrell, caught 5 bobcats so far since I've been trapping. Yeah, I've only caught 1 bobcat that I could keep. You can probably keep a few bobcats in West Virginia, but I'll bet. Jakey Crack said he's going hard for it. Spent a lot of time. All right, Jakey. Yeah, I'd love to see it. I'd love to see the 25. I'd like to see you catch 30. Let's see. You go back into trapping. Did you buy used or new traps? I've been looking everywhere and haven't able to find anything used. With the trap, you should be able to find some used equipment because with the price of the fur, I mean, that's crappy. But when I got back into trapping, my brother, I took a week off of work to hunt deer during the rut, and I shot my deer like the first day, and I was sitting there for a week, and I'm like, what am I going to do for a week? So my brother gave me a half a dozen traps, and I and he gave me an old sifter and stuff and some lure. I never caught anything in a foothold except for possums on my first year back. I caught a couple fox and cable restraints, and then I started buying new traps. I bought them new, just ordered them up and stuff. Sometimes people want as much for used traps as new ones. I mean, you can get a dozen. I think you can get a dozen Bridger 175s, which is a pretty decent little trap, for like $95 or something. And you can get I know the Duke 550s. They're about $150 a piece, $150 for a dozen. I mean, you can spend as much as you want on traps, that's for sure. Jakey Crack, if I hit 30 plus, I'm bringing some to you to help skin them. Everyone over 30, Jake, you bring to me and I'll skin it for you. Trapping with dreams. I struggle with everyone asking new prices on used traps. Oh yeah, I've looked some stuff up online and stuff, and I've looked at let's see. I've looked at there's a thing. Oh, Trapping Shed on Trapper Man. Just some people they want as much for a used trap as I can buy them new. So I mean, I just get some new traps. Greg Riley, I love the MB 450s and 550s. I've never set a 450. They look like a really nice little trap. I'm sure they're built like a tank. I love the 550s as well. They're definitely a nice trap. Jakey Crack, I saw that where you got the dozen 550s and the Duke 550s. I saw your video on that. Yeah, the 550s, they'll take a beating. I mean, they're a tough trap. I use the one of my favorite traps that's more of a budget trap is the why can't I say this? The Bridger number 2 dogless. I like those traps. They're nice. Mark Cottrell got a dime wax. I got to do that yet too, buddy. You got 3 yotes and the same MB 450. They can put a beating on some traps, that's for sure. Oh man, now everybody's going to want to send... That's only going for Jakey Crack over 30. And I got to see 30 stretched coyote before I skin number 31. Yeah, the MB 550, they set nice. They are nice. So are those Bridger. The Bridgers set nice, the dogless ones. And they still have those on sale right now. They call them substandard or something. But they're laminated, 4-coiled, and they're welded. The base plates are welded on. They're a tank of a trap. I was actually hoping the guy from Sterling Fur was supposed to be at Clearfield this year. I wanted to see him. I was gonna, if he had any traps there, I was gonna buy just one. They're like $40 a piece, I think, for the Sterling. I think they're just called like 500s and 600s. I wouldn't buy a dozen of them. I can't afford a dozen of them at $40 a piece, but I'd just buy one and hang it on the wall or something. Duke is coming out with the dogless number 2 this month. Steve Taylor, Bridger number 3. I know Bridger number 3s are pushing the limits for us for jaw spread. I know if they're outside laminated on the Bridger number 3s, I mean that's really getting close. Jakey Crack said the first trap he bought was a Bridger 175. Yeah, they're nice little. I've caught everything in those 175s. Caught a ton of them. Oh, there's my wife.
How does someone find you if they want to join the conversation?
How does someone find me if they want to join my conversation? Is that Caroline?
No,
Oh, they just go on my channel and they click the. It should be on there. Somebody's trying to find my live stream, I guess. Just go to my channel. It should be on there.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Struggling beekeeper. Used Duke 175. I've seen who Robbie Gilbert uses a ton of Duke traps. I know who else? He's on there. He's got like 8 million subscribers now. Maybe not 8 million, but he might have 8 million pretty soon. Trapper J, he used a lot of Dukes. Jakey Crack looking at buying some Duke number 2 square jaw. Man, once you put something in your cart, buddy, just leave it there. If you put something in your cart online, just leave it there and buy it. When you catch 35 coyotes, let's see, 35 coyotes, if they're all nice, that could be $3,500. That's a lot of traps, buddy. Yeah, Robbie grew up by you. I know he trapped in West Virginia, in Ohio, I think, in PA. Some people love certain traps. Some people don't like them. Jakey Crack, if I get 100 a yoke, I'm buying all MBs. Yeah. Well, there's Dave. What's going on, Dave? We need to get together and I can tell you what to get started. You can come on over, buddy. We'll get you going. Christopher Flat. Most of my traps are MBs. Yeah, I don't know. I probably have maybe 15 MB 550s. Oh, number 2 square jaw coming out this month. 130 a dozen. That's not bad. That's I think that the Bridgers are about 127. The dogless ones. They go on sale anyways. There's a certain time of the year they go on sale for 127. There's Brian Doherty. He's got Doherty. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Goal is 40 coyotes. My goal is 5 coyotes. I don't know. I'll catch whatever I can catch. I'll be happy. If I hit 10, I'll be ecstatic. If I hit 20, I'll probably pass out. Oh, and the honey's great. All right, yeah, Dave got some honey from me. I'm glad you like it, man. Greg Riley hopes everyone in this channel gets 100 coyotes this year. Man, what would I do with 100 coyotes? Man. I'd buy a lot of trapping supplies. Judith Davis said she found number 2 square jaws for $4 for $100. That's pretty good. Gary Kane, are they hard to bed? I don't think so. That's one thing I spend. If I spend any extra time at a set, it's bedding the trap nice and solidly, getting that thing stuck down in there and pounding in solidly. Location and bedding, that's my 2 big things that I really focus on. Getting on the right location and bedding the trap properly. Mark Cottrell, I'll be happy with 1. How are the bees doing, buddy? Hope your bees are making some honey. Judith Davis, cookie cutter, bed cutter. I got one of them. I got a video where I made a couple of them. I made one for a guy I worked with, and I made one for my brother. The cookie cutter, they do work good in the right type of soil. You get in some nice farm field and stuff, and you can pound out a really nice trap bed with them. And any trap beds really well in that type of soil. When you start using wax dirt and stuff, things get a little more challenging though. Oh, you got 12 hives now. That's cool, man. I got 4, and that's enough for me to keep care of right now. Jesse Spago, am I doing a giveaway this year? Oh, you mean like a like giving away a gift certificate again? If I catch 100 coyotes, yeah, I'll do a giveaway again. I just did a giveaway of some honey a couple weeks ago, but we'll see if I got extra. Depending on how my finances are. If my finances are really well, if I make a ton of, if I make a ton of money trapping, like that giveaway I did that year, that was one because I told my daughter I'd do it when I hit 5,000 subscribers, which I did. That was cool. And we'll see. We'll see how my money situation is. I'd love to help. I'd love to help another young guy, old guy, somebody new get into trapping. This is a dying sport, unfortunately. Seems to be dying, and not losing popularity. Let's just say that. There's a lot of haters out there. Goldenrod's coming in. Yeah, it's coming in here too. The one thing I noticed, most of my goldenrod honey is it crystallizes fast. I still eat it. I mean, a lot of people don't want. I'm the guy, Jim. Yeah, a lot of people don't want to buy honey if it's crystallized. Yeah, let the haters hate. Yeah, but that's another thing. I try to stress this I should do it every video I put out, is to try, if you can afford the $20 or $30, whatever it costs to join your state or provincial trapping association. I mean, try to do it. I mean, it's a good thing. Dave, oh, I'm getting started. I'm ready, buddy. Whenever you are, you let me know. Did you ever try to catch a weasel? I've never tried to catch one, but I caught one when I was in high school. I didn't even know what it was. It turned out I had to go ID it in a book, I think. Probably the old Hallbaker's book. It was a least weasel. It was only about, probably only about 9 inches long with tail and everything. Jakey Crack, proud member of the absolutely, yeah, I am too. I'm a lifetime member of the PTA, and I join the NTA every year. If I trapped other states, if I lived down by Mark Cottrell and I trapped PA in West Virginia, I would join the West Virginia Association as well. That's a guarantee. I'd do whatever I took to join those. Judith, I'm looking up at some of the other things. I'm missing some of the comments. Castor prices are going to break 100 a pound. 100, yikes! There's what you trap right there, is beaver. Not for the pelt, but for the castor. $100 a pound. That's nice. Yeah, Tammy, he's on here.
Oh, good.
Dave's on here.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Caroline my sister sent me a text, said she was trying to get on here. I don't know if she's on here or not. Yeah. What time is it? Oh man, it's gonna be about my bedtime. I'm actually going to work tomorrow. You hear that, Tammy? Now, Dawn texted me, asked me if I'd go help him set some beams on a house or something. So,
Okay.
yeah. All right, everybody. It's been a blast, and I appreciate everybody hanging out with me for an hour and 15 minutes or whatever. But I'm going to let my wife, if she needs to, get back onto some type of social media or something. And I'm actually gonna go to work. I like the goldenrod honey. I still have to renew. I was gonna renew in Clearfield. Yeah, yeah. The goldenrod honey is good. I like it all. Yeah. So, all right. So I'm gonna be checking out here, everybody. I appreciate everybody coming in and the super chats and everything. It's been an awesome night, and hopefully I'll do this again sometime soon. I appreciate it.